Banna Rose Dunn has lived in the Washington area since 1986. She adores warm weather and exercise and finds biking along the Potomac River to be excellent therapy.
They told me to breathe, it would help. We'll find out, right? I wanted to thank my family for coming. So I have 2 Kleenexes. We'll get through this. I've titled this piece Meeting Paul. And the only setup you need to know is that Mary is a name I give to mania. While Mary's world was filled with rushes of energy and enthusiasm, Paul, her psychotic sibling, was much more irritable and insistent. Paul, like any good psychosis, is the kind of person who won't leave you alone. You know the type. They call asking you to go out to dinner, and you decline. You hang up the phone, and you think the matter's resolved. However, in about 3 minutes, there they are, banging on the door, asking you if you're sure you don't want to go out to dinner. When this tactic fails, Paul follows you to the restaurant where you've decided to dine by yourself. He plops down beside you and begins telling you a story, expecting you to pay attention. Of course, you do pay attention because you can't get Paul's voice out of your head. Paul fancies himself to be a screenwriter and natters on about an intricate plot starring you. I have a starring role in this script. I can play every version of heroine Angelina Jolie ever embodied. I can also throw in some Jason Bourne because I am immortal. I can inhabit all these personas, vault from moving trains, jump out of airplanes in a ball gown, a bikini, or in camouflage. Just choose. These are the kinds of things Paul has dreamed up for me during dinner. Come away with me, he says, looking into my eyes. Leave that colicky newborn and what's his name you're married to. Let's go have some fun. Let's go on an adventure. 2 years later, I'm cleaning out a closet in my house. I happen upon a scrap of thin white cardboard. The cardboard is part of an envelope from a breast pump package. The pump was given to me at the hospital where I was taken when my daughter was 5 months old and still nursing. I've scrawled on this bit of cardboard, "I'm in a hostage situation, someone come rescue me." Here's what I learned during this trip to the hospital. If you don't take the medication the staff offers you, you end up locked in a small room. The staff is not interested in watching you cycle through wildly psychotic states. It scares them, scares the other patients. I wasn't scared exactly. I was agitated that these people couldn't keep up with the plot lines inside my head or understand them. In this locked room, there is only a mattress, a pillow, and a sheet. My brother, God bless him, drove 9 hours to see me. It was still early in the hospital stay, only 1 dose of Haldol between me and Paul. I greet my brother by throwing a Dixie cup full of water in his face. I confuse him with the enemy. He gets caught in the crossfire. I return home after 10 days in the hospital. I feel like a refugee. No place to pitch my tent. No place to call home. My home, my sense of self, has been demolished. The electrical storm which coursed through my system had blown out all my circuitry, and I wasn't sure how to go about reconnecting the wires or even trusting that there were wires left to reconnect. No one gives you a manual for healing yourself from a mental illness. You have to write your own. Mine includes chapters on nutrition, exercise, acupuncture, and meditation. But the chapter that's most important is the one on curiosity. It's that chapter which refused to accept the version of my story doctors scripted for me. Their script was mostly interested in this status quo, which assumed I was chronically broken and could never be fixed. That I should always look with fear over my shoulder for the next bout of ill health, and hang my head in shame, since I embodied an intractable, unsolvable problem. That didn't ring true. What did eventually ring true was my recognition that I could cultivate and maintain good health. I do star in my own movie now, but I keep my feet on the ground and stay away from airplanes and moving trains.